Thank you. The tsunami's rolling over us, folks. You guys know it. It's the silver tsunami, right? We are going to be having to deal with issues for seniors for quite a while. And 5 megatrends in 5 minutes. This is the first one. It's a demographic shift in this country. We're getting older. It's happening all over the world. So how are we going to adapt technology to deal with this reality? So the next megatrend is the world is getting smaller, okay? People are getting smarter, okay? How are we going to adapt to what I call the back to the dorm crowd? If you're moving into a senior living community, it's much like going back to the dorm, you know? How do you deal with these people who want what they want and they want it now and they want it everywhere, okay? The World Wide Web, what's the beauty of that? The worldwide part. Converged connectivity is a megatrend. This power that we have to harness. How are we going to harness that power? Okay? I wish I had those biceps, but the web has those kind of biceps. It's very powerful. How are we going to harness that? Okay? Another megatrend that this facilitates is mobility. Okay? He was a pretty mobile guy. That used to be science fiction. Now that's just science. I see everybody walking around with their communicator. You got one, you got one, you got one. This is real stuff that's happening. Okay, where's it happening? It's happening on the beach. It's happening in conference halls. It's happening everywhere. Mobility, being mobile in this society is just real. Everybody wants to be mobile, but they also, you know, they want to be aware. Okay, awareness is a megatrend. I not only want to be able to go where I want to go, if I'm on that beach, I want to know if my doorbell's ringing back home, because it might be the UPS man and it might be the boogeyman, okay? How am I going to know? We need technology to make us aware. We need to do that while we're mobile. Now, Captain Kirk, okay, to boldly go where no man has gone before, okay? We can go anywhere in our world and know where we're going. That's technology providing awareness. Who here doesn't have GPS? I don't see a lot of hands. Who here doesn't have a smart communicator? Again, not very many hands. Well, we can help you. Okay, so look, the old ways of doing things are just being digitized and made available on the beach, in the city, to the Klingons even soon, right? Photographs, movies, content of any sort. You want it when you want it where you want it, why you want it, I don't care. Society doesn't really care. But the converged connectivity that facilitates this awareness and mobility, these are megatrends, okay? We'll have people Skype in and not know they're doing it, okay? These seniors need to be brought along. If you're adding value, you're bringing people along. Technology doesn't exist unto itself. It isn't a lot of money, okay? The old way of doing things is paper. Okay, I wish I had that stack of paper, but most stacks of paper are somewhat useless. Converting into electrons. If you don't have email and eBay and e-trade and e-commerce, you have what I refer to as e-squat, okay? So we try to help with this other megatrend of self-service, okay? If Captain Kirk, instead of calling Scotty and say, beam me up, should have been able to beam himself up, right? Why have somebody else? If you want money, you put it in a machine. You know, electrons instead of paper makes sense. It's a lot cheaper. Electrons are very easy to distribute. And that's what technology does. That is a megatrend. Self-service is a megatrend. So who here doesn't use UScan? Who here doesn't pay at the pump? Who here doesn't book online? Okay? I can tell you who doesn't do a lot of that? Seniors. But they need to, and they need the tools that make it easy. And that's where society needs to go. That's where technology needs to go. Let's make it easy. Does anybody like to wait in line to pay when they gas up? When you want your tickets, you want your tickets. Let's distribute electrons. Okay? That's what technology's for. It's to help. So as all of this power starts to explode, this electronic power, let's harness it for the greater good. But back to James T. Kirk. Boldly go where no man has gone before. Let's be bold.